What's going on, you guys? It's Brandon, and today we got the TRANYA. These things right here are pretty awesome. Definitely been looking forward to getting these things. Well, I can't say they're awesome. I haven't tried them out yet, but they look awesome. So let's go ahead and run down some of these things on the back here. They have a nano tri diaphragm, and this delivers exceptional soundtrack with fine-tuned acoustics that perfectly adds clarity on punchy bass per this box. It's touch control as well, allows you to change tracks, answer calls, and adjust the volume with the tap of your finger. Has HD calling with noise cancellation. Has a long battery life, up to 8 hours of continuous playing, so that's pretty sweet. 64 hours total playtime with the charging case, so that's astronomically high. Waterproof, and it says solid connection, creates smooth music for extended range and fewer dropouts. Cool, so let's go ahead and dive in here. Got a little pull tab here. Okay, that's pretty cool, little pull tab. Everything comes out nice and easy. Just register your product for 15 months of warranty, which is contradicting because the box says 12, but inside here it says 15. So maybe they upgraded the warranty to 15. That would make sense. I mean, it's in here, so it's got to be more accurate than the box. 15-year warranty, so that's good. That's a few more months than the Tozo T6's. Says, hello, TRANYA. I think it's TRANYA. TRANYA. It's going to help train you. Take this when you're running. Here it came with 2 stickers. It says premium sound, so not only do you get to freaking rock the TRANYA earbuds, but you get to represent wherever you go. Maybe it's on a laptop, maybe it's on Xbox, PS4, car window, your choice. Comes in this little carrying case here, this little pod. Put some plastic on here. Testing for fingerprints. I hate when stuff shows fingerprints immediately. Nah, looks pretty good. There's one fingerprint after all that shows up, so I'd say that's good. Yeah, we'll just get straight to the money. First, there's a charging port here. Open it up. Boom. There's the buds. They look pretty sweet. Charging case is a little big. That's okay though. It'll definitely fit in your pocket. Got the right, and then we got the left. Wow, those things really sit in your ear nice. Yeah, that's pretty nice. It almost feels like I'm wearing earplugs. It's so nice. Power on, and they have like a nice British accent. It says pairing. When you remove these from the case, just like any other earbuds, they're automatically going to turn on. If they don't turn on, you can go ahead and hold them for 3 seconds, both of them at the same time, and they will turn on, and then they'll start to pair. So go to Bluetooth settings, just like any other thing. Go to your settings, go to your Bluetooth settings, pair a new device. So it'll come up as B530L, and you just go ahead and click on that. It'll say pairing, and then once it's paired, then you're good to go. You're ready to rock, like the Mustang. So now it's connected. And you hear a little beep, everything's good. So if you return these to the charging case, they'll shut off automatically. And if you wanted to shut them off, you have to hold them for 5 seconds and then they'll turn off. So let's go ahead and play some music. We'll play some Get Jiggy With It by Will Smith. I know you guys know that song. Tap once to play or pause. Boom, works flawlessly. Tap it again, it's back on. So if you want the volume to go up, you just tap twice. Boom, louder. You want to skip it, hold it. It's on to the next song. Calling, it'll come in, say you're getting a call, you tap it to answer. You can press and hold for 2 seconds, it'll reject the call. Say, no, I ain't trying to talk to that person right now. You can triple tap the power key on either of the earbuds to activate voice control. So let's try it. How much does a pizza cost at Pizza Hut? Boom. You can get a medium for $11.99, so that works great. And this is definitely not wireless charging compatible, which kind of sucks. We're in 2020, you'd think it would have wireless charging. It's so convenient to just come back from your run, throw them on the wireless charger. I mean, is it really that hard to plug it in? No, it's not. It's just extremely convenient. So, you know, that's kind of a negative on these. They don't have wireless charging, you know, so it is what it is. It's not the worst thing in the world. It is IP5 water resistant, so you should be able to listen to these in the shower. You know, I know a lot of you guys do that for some reason, or a few of you. I did try them with the Tozo T6's and they worked fine. I just had to try it out and it worked. It has a 10-meter range, which is equal on par with the Tozo T6's. Voice assistant says Siri. However, I have a Google phone. It did bring up the Google Assistant just fine when I tapped it 3 times. Let's go ahead and break in here. This is the accessories. Comes with 2 different sizes, one larger, one smaller earbuds, and it does come with a charging cable. Everything seems pretty nice. Let's go ahead and test out the audio, okay? So we're gonna go back to Will Smith, Get Jiggy With It. It's down to what you guys really wanna know. Do these things sound good? Let's give it a try. I will definitely say one thing. These earbuds get really loud. These earbuds get extremely loud, actually. So that's a positive. Let's try and find something with some bass here. It's like the ultimate bass test on YouTube. Okay, these things have a very wide range of bass. So if you go to YouTube and type in bass tester, feel the bass boosted, it has highs and it has lows on the bass, and it hits the really low notes, and that is extremely surprising. Yeah, so the bass is good. I would say that the bass, so the overall speakers themselves, like the headphones themselves, the earbuds themselves get very loud, but I feel like the bass doesn't quite meet the loudness that these earbuds provide. The range of the bass is great. It can hit a gigantic range of bass notes, and you're gonna hear that in here. So the sound quality is great. The quality itself is great. I wish the bass was just a little bit louder, but you're gonna get all the notes. So it's good. Like, this is pretty sweet. Yeah, these things are really nice. So the quality and the depth of the music, you can hear everything very, very well. It doesn't shroud sound. It doesn't overdo any sound. It is all very crystal clear sound. I am extremely impressed with these as earbuds. And now it's time to put these to the test, head-to-head test with the Tozo T6's to see which ones are better. I got the Tozo T6, and then I have the TRANYA's in the other ear. And I'm going to be playing the same exact song, The Downfall of Us All by A Day to Remember, because if there's anything that is going to drown itself out, it's going to be metal. Alright, so I have Downfall of Us All on here on both devices. I'm going to play both of them at the same time. I have them both maxed. And the TRANYA's way overpowered the Tozo T6's. Alright, I'm gonna do My Curse by Kill Switch Engage now, both playing at the exact same time. Alright, so after listening to this for probably the past hour of going between Tozo T6's and these TRANYA's, I wrote down a few things that I would like to know between the two. It took me an hour because they're both very similar, and I even had to have Cam listen to it. I didn't tell her my opinion. I just told her to listen to it and tell me her thoughts. I said, you know, which one do you think is louder? Which one do you think has better bass? Which one do you think has better range, etc. And she gave me her opinions, and we pretty much agree on everything. So what I wrote down is that these TRANYA's are overall louder than the Tozo T6's. The vocals are more pronounced in these. It's more clear, sharp. However, the bass is not as loud in these as the Tozo T6's. So the Tozo T6's are going to thump a little bit harder than these will. However, the Tozo T6's does not have the range, the depth of bass that these TRANYA's do have. These TRANYA's can hit, more specifically, there's a song on YouTube, and the bass goes down. It's like loud, and it's like doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And that really low, like those last like 3 or 4 notes of the doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. On the T6's, it kind of drowns out and just kind of sounds like and it's like washed out. You can't hear the individual beats. Whereas these TRANYA's, have a better range, and they can hit, you can hear every single different note that it drops down and do. And so it's nice. That is nice, but they're not gonna hit as hard. So, you know, you're gonna have to sacrifice a little bit of the thump for the range. So if you prefer range, then you're gonna wanna choose these when it comes to bass. If you just prefer overall bass, you don't care how it sounds, you just wanna get smacked in the ear, then obviously you're gonna wanna go with Tozo T6's. So a head-to-head comparison, I wrote down some things. The TRANYA's are louder overall. The vocals are louder on the TRANYA's. They have a larger range of bass. They have a longer battery life in the earbuds themselves. They can last up to 8 hours. Tozo T6's can only last 6. The case itself holds a larger charge than the Tozo T6's. Call quality is good. I had called Cam and I was talking to her. I was trying to make noise because it said it has noise canceling, but she said she could hear all the noise very well. So I don't know so much about the noise canceling thing, how that all works. Maybe it works better if you're on like a plane or vacuuming or something. The negative side for this, it only has IP5 water resistance, whereas the Tozo T6's have IP8. So you can actually swim with the Tozo T6's. These are only like, say, a small jet of water is what it says online, what it can withstand. So these would be a lot more sketchy, take them in the shower. You could probably do it, but it's only IP5, so it's even, you know, it's much less than the IP8. The Tozo T6's has a louder bass overall. It has wireless charging, and it has the IP8 waterproof on it. And those are definitely the positives, the pros that are gonna overshine the TRANYA's. Really, the only thing I could say to improve on the TRANYA's would be to make the case wireless charging. If they could somehow increase just the thump of the bass a little bit more. I mean, they're pretty close. The T6's are gonna thump harder, but these aren't. They're not bad. These are good. They still are good, but they have a better, richer quality of bass. So maybe that was a trade-off that the company had to make for that, and upgrade the earbuds to the IP8 water resistant versus the IP5, and maybe make the case a little bit slimmer or a different design. It'd be great. Oh, and another positive I do want to add on the TRANYA's is this circular oval design fits so much better in the arcle of the ear here than the Tozo T6's. For me, they fit fine, but I've had some people, like my mom, say that she has smaller ears, so they kind of like hurt her ear, and people with piercings in there, so these might help alleviate that a little bit, the way this design is. So I do like this design. That's another positive. So these are definitely good earbuds. All right, I do want to say real quick that we just got done running, and these TRANYA's sit in the ear perfectly. They don't move at all. So in the T6's, when we were running, they would, I don't want to say like move up and down necessarily, but they would just kind of ever so slightly kind of like come out just a little bit. It's not bad at all, but just barely come out, and you can kind of tell it wasn't a bad thing. But these, when you put them in, and I ran 2 miles, and they didn't even move at all. They didn't come out. They sat in the ear perfectly. So that is a huge pro for these things. If you want to grab a pair of these, I'll go ahead and leave a link down below. You can scoop them up on Amazon. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the head-to-head comparison with the Tozo T6's. I guess it's kind of like their rival. So please, if you liked it, please go ahead and leave a like. You know, comment, share, subscribe, do all that stuff. And I'll see you guys next time. Alright, when you're in position, we'll go. What's going on, you guys? Today, we got the TRANYA's upside down. Take 2. Today we got the TRANYA's. Close. Today we got the TRANYA's. So close. Today we got upside down again. We got the TRANYA's.
We're not gonna be eating good.